Right, yeah, we were here, weren't we? We just visited this little area with these symbols on the walls. There doesn't seem to be anything here to translate. El Tibago says, I think they should make a life-size version for streaming purposes. Of Blowhigh. Might be a bit impractical. I agree they should make a life-size version. I'm not sure how well that would work on stream because it wouldn't even fit in the room, I think. I'd have to buy a bigger house. Hello, Sarah with stars. Who says, hello best Emma, love you. Hello best Sarah. Loving the colour scheme of this area, and not just because it's got purple in it. Here I am in my disguise, including an implausibly large hat. Matchka says, why not just destroy the walls? I don't think I have the option to destroy the walls. Speaking of destroying things, I did have a sword at one point, but I think I had to leave it behind. So I don't know if I'll get an option to have it back. Oh, I can pick up this torch though. Interesting. And I can put it down again. Well, that helps me see the symbols better. This is... oh yeah, that's right. We'd snuck into the general's area by pretending to push one of those cart things. Well, not pretend. We actually did push one of the cart things, pretending we were supposed to be here. El Tibago says Blue Shark gets up to 10 feet longer behind. Actually, yeah, you just about fit it in this room then. Although it would be a squeeze. 10 to 13 feet. Its tail would need to stick out into the hallway. In order for its head end to be on camera. But yes. We could plausibly fit a blue shark in here. Hello, Hurricane. Welcome in. Sarah with Stars says, I feel like I don't own a big enough hat to live out my Senar dreams. Well, you can. You just, you'd have to be a member of a different class than the warriors. If you were a devotee, then your hat doesn't need to be large, it just has to be a funny shape. Do you own any funny shape hats? If you own a hat that's like a vertical donut with a hole in it, then you are ideally qualified to be a devotee. Anyway, we can't get in that door, so I'm going to go this way instead. And it's very dark. Okay. Can I bring that torch with me? In order to see where on earth I'm going. Yes, I can. Okay, well that helps. Anything interesting in this room? Ah, an exit. Although there's also this. Do I have to put the torch down in order to use that? Oh, I can turn it. Okay. I'm guessing I'm turning something else somewhere in the base. I don't know what. Actually, am I turning... No, I can't be turning the pictures. They were on the walls. Oh, I see what I'm turning. I'm turning this little thing. Oh, right, okay, that's how you open the door. Oh, look what it does. So this box thing has got 4 panels on it with little holes drilled in them. And the light shines through the holes and lights up points on these. I don't know the significance of this, but it's very pretty. I wonder if it's... Oh, wait, is that a hint of the... That's... Yeah, is it hinting at what the symbol is for that item? Do these work a bit like hieroglyphs, where the symbol for key is kind of a picture of a key? Or maybe these are constellations. Like this constellation in their sky is called the harp because it sort of looks like a harp, although let's be honest, it doesn't look much like a harp without the picture of a harp there. Okay, well, do we have symbols that look like these? Not really. Did I find any of these things already? Did I find boat, harp, scales, or key? I found one that I thought meant musician. But I don't think I have any of the others yet. So that's a bit of a non-starter. Did we translate everything else? Okay, yeah, we've translated everything else about this language that we've been offered to in the book. We've still got new words to learn, though. Okay, well, we can go in here now, so maybe that will shed some light on things. Ah, another page. This is a word referring to the whole base itself, which I'm fairly sure was this word. Is referring to treasure, or where did I see? I can't remember where I saw this symbol because I haven't written anything down for it. So maybe it was that one. This is like shouting, or I don't know. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Okay, I think we need to learn more before we can actually solve any of these. Once again, River of Blood. I'm sure that's fine and normal. Maybe it's not blood. Maybe it's just raspberry juice. I don't know. Okay, giant hamster wheel that raises up a weight. Of course, why not? Okay, that's as high as we can raise it. And also this. Oh, I see. That provides the energy needed to lift up this platform. So hang on, what objects are we dealing with here? We have some cups, some plates, some weapons, a human skull. How do I know which of these things I want? I'm guessing it's none of the ones on the bottom level because that would be too easy. Hmm. This mirror looks suspiciously like one that I found in the devotees area, because it's sort of octagonal. So maybe it's that we want. How would I move the platform horizontally? Because this mechanism only moved it vertically. Over here. Ah, symbols. Symbols that I don't know. Oh, this. So this is unfortunately heavily damaged, but it's bilingual, sort of Rosetta Stone type arrangement, I think, where it's got warrior language at the top and devotee language at the bottom. So this meant help. Okay, yeah, which is this symbol. It meant help in the other language, so it probably means help in this one. And that meant searches. That first symbol, it looks a bit like that symbol and that one, which meant people. This is probably some kind of person, but I don't know what sort of person. So this symbol is going to be the symbol that means searches. That's not one of the things I've been asked to translate yet, though. So, we shall see. Ah, right, hang on. A new page has just appeared. 6S1. Oh, okay. So, yeah, this is actually just translating the two symbols we just saw. That's that. That's that. And what is this, then? This is, appears to be a warrior, but not wearing a normal warrior hat. Okay, it is that symbol. Scientist. Okay. So are scientists going to be another class of person on this tower that we haven't met yet? So far we've had ordinary plebs, and then we've had devotees, and then we've had warriors. Scientists. Okay. So the scientist searches for something to help someone. He seems to be doing some astronomy in that picture. In the background, that's a devotee on the right, and that's a warrior on the left. You can tell by their headgear. So the scientist is doing something to help them, I guess. Okay, we can continue. Ah, we can collect a sword again. It's convenient of the warriors to keep these sword racks around so that we can blend in. Right, we've been here before, I think. Yeah, we've been here before, and we went this way, and then we went down. Warriors wait in the tower for musicians? Warriors wait for musicians, yeah, and even wait for death. And then, yeah, you wait for bottle. It's a very funny joke, even the second time. I still feel like I haven't quite translated it fully. So I've been here before, but I'm going to go around again because I still don't understand some of the language. Yes, I have a sword. So we've been to this observatory. Did we translate the words that were here there? We translated that word. Well, we didn't solve the translation. We kind of thought we did. Oh, this is missing a... This is missing a part. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do need an octagonal lens. I thought we did. Yeah, this is missing some sort of octagonal lens piece for the telescope. So there was one on that wall of random trinkets that we found in that other room. I'm just not sure how to get it. Is it me, or does the building on the right look a bit like a Nintendo Entertainment System? Can you see the resemblance between this building and this? I'm very much a fan of NES inspired architecture. That's an Xbox One. You can see the disc slot. Well, yeah, but it's the wrong colour then, surely. Also, shouldn't the disc slot be horizontal? You didn't put the disc in like that when it was flat. It wouldn't fit. Oh, I don't know. It looks gaming console inspired, I'll put it that way. Okay, and these are witness puzzles as well. Like you click here and then like this. Do you have any idea how long it took me to unsee witness puzzles in everyday life? You obviously click here and drag down. Yes, you can laugh, Harry, because you know the secret and other people don't. Yeah, so I completely forgot about them by now, says Matcha. Well, probably spent less time in that game than I did. Yeah, Harry knows what's up. Yeah, so we need to go and get that lens off the wall of trinkets. I just couldn't figure out how that machine was supposed to go sideways. Right, do we? Oh, no, we don't have to. We don't have to bluff our way back in, do we? Because we unlocked the elevator this way. Instead. Yeah, to here. So the item we want, I think, is this one here. Which is 4 levels up on the rotatey wheel. Question is, how do we move this thing horizontally? Can we just push it? Oh, okay, never mind. We can literally just push it. I should probably have tried that. Okay, if I've counted correctly, it should take us to this thing. Okay. Mind if I do? Yep. That looks like what I want. And then down again. Very elaborate device. I feel like it would be easier to just store these at ground level. Like, this room is big enough. You could just store them all on the ground. Okay, back we go. Past the witness puzzles. That's the Nintendo Entertainment System. Hopefully this is what I need to fill in here. Yes. Right. I mean, I could already see stars through this, so am I going to see something else now? Oh, it's the constellations. Okay. Do any of these look like symbols I've unlocked? Not really. At least I don't see... This symbol is very distinctive. It's like two V shapes, one on top of the other. I don't see that symbol here. Well, yes. We obviously need them for something because our character has gone ahead and written them in its book. Guess we'll find out later. What was this again? Oh, this was just to teach us the words sun and moon. We did get. Okay. And to find out where to use that constellation drawing. Okay, can't go that way. Can't go that way. Oh, do we see this? Oh yeah, bottles. Yeah, we've been there. So the only other place I saw the constellations was... in that thing with the torch and the lights. I never did translate this properly. I don't actually know if it means musician. Yeah, the lizard is still following us around. I don't know if the lizard will turn out to be a key part of this game or... Or what? Oh, hang on. I don't think we've been this way yet. This is interesting. Lizard, of course. Where are we going? Okay, can't get in the door. Okay, this probably doesn't mean you, it probably means something else. You can peek in the window. Oh, there's someone in there. And there's some books. love bottle. Drunks. This is the holding cell where they spend the night. No, it's obviously not that because it's been done with graffiti. Could it? It could be scientist. It's definitely a person of some sort. But that's scientist. That's warrior. I think that's devotee. I don't know, but it's person. Yeah. Oh, and I need to put a. I need to use an object here. Which is interesting. What does vandalism usually say? Jimbo was here. Yes. I don't think it means Jimbo, but it's an interesting theory. Let's go with Jimbo. There we are. That's Jimbo there. We can see his face. What's over here? Ooh. Ah. These are the constellations. Yes, Kilroy was here. What am I doing? Oh, they're bells. Okay. Right, so I've got to ring bells in a certain combination. And if I ring the wrong combination, then the warriors know that something's wrong and they come and kill me. Good to know. Okay, so what's the combination? I have the constellations here that correspond to these objects. I don't think I have enough information to correctly configure this board, though. The bells of Sennaar, says Ren. I'm here on lunch break. Enjoy your lunch, Ren. And yes, they are the bells of Sennaar. I just don't know which order to ring them in yet. I suspect there is more puzzle to be found. What's over here? Door. To the musicians, possibly. We still don't know what that word means. Okay. Well, this guy, that does reaffirm my thought that this is musician, because this guy's clearly holding an instrument. Musicians carry / possess. Oops, no, I wanted to click on that word. Oh, it's a new word. Okay. I mean instruments, I guess. That is a warrior crushing the skulls of his enemies. Warrior not something death? Warrior not fear death? Warrior not fear death. This is also a warrior. The warrior carries a weapon. We know. We have done a bit of weapon carrying ourselves. As you can see, I have my sword, which is almost as long as my helmet. Okay. Hello, scary red warriors. This inscription is everywhere. This definitely means musicians. Ooh, warrior, wait. I mean, okay. I see what's going on here. So this is similar to what we had with the devotees and the warriors. The devotees were guarding the entrance to the warriors area. They didn't want any of the devotees to get into the warrior area, and I had to sneak round a different way. Here, the warriors are guarding the entrance to the musicians area because they don't want anyone getting in there. And I have to somehow get around that. And I suspect these guys are not going to just stand aside and let me in. But I kind of know all those words. So I don't know, maybe ringing the bells will somehow cause me to be allowed in. But I think this is somewhere we need to come later. Those are the Emperor's Royal Guard. I think they may well be inspired by the Emperor's Royal Guard, Divago, on account of their bright red uniforms. Warriors defect to become musicians. It's a problem of attrition. Maybe. That implies that devotees defect to become warriors. Maybe they do. Hello, lizard. Okay. There's still stuff that we haven't filled in. We haven't filled in this page. We haven't filled in this page correctly. So there's still stuff we haven't solved. I think we need to go back and try and solve that. Have we actually been everywhere, or is there somewhere we've missed? We can't go that way. What's up here? There's still a symbol I haven't filled in my journal. It's not any of the symbols in that inscription though. What was through here? Oh, this was the weapons area. Yeah, this was like the stealth area, except it isn't anymore because I'm disguised as warrior. Warrior's duties, carry the weapon. Did we translate all of this? Warrior's duty. Push the devotees. I think this word must be devotee. Like, warrior's duty is to keep the devotees away. Something plural musician. Yeah, this word. Protect the musicians? They seem like they're protecting them by guarding the entrance. This could mean protect. We didn't have anything else that meant protect, did we? No. This is just set to Jimbo now. I have filled in a possible meaning for everything. This is going to be instrument. But then what are these other things going to be? This, I think, is this. This isn't just crate, because we already translated crate. So there's a word that means like treasure, I guess. And this is like commanding. This is what this guy's doing. Shouting. Yeah. Okay. There's this area. We can explore this area slightly more easily now that we're disguised. I don't know if that helps. We just went in there to get a weapon. Oh, don't mind me, you saw nothing. Yeah, and then there was this. We had to stealth our way past this guy, but now we don't have to. I wonder if there's more places we can go now that we look like a warrior and don't have to stealth. Like we could go in here now potentially. Oh, maybe not. Oh, sneak past this guy. Yeah, we can go here. We can acquire a bottle. Not sure what we need a bottle for, but we've got one. Oh, we could give it to Jimbo. We know that Jimbo loves the bottle. So maybe we have to give Jimbo a bottle. Okay, doesn't look like we can pick up any crates. Oh, we already picked up a crate. Yeah, okay, we're probably done with this area then. Bottles, crates. Down here. I mean, the big crate. Yeah, I think we solved all of this. Did we ever use this hamster wheel? Oh! That's how we get up here. Yeah, we used this elevator before, but only as a one-way thing. Oh, right, hang on. Can't go that way. You get murdered. Let's not do that. But we can, yeah, we can backtrack along here now. Yeah, I solved all of that. Solved all of this. I think. Yeah, I solved all of that. I'm just making sure I didn't miss any clues. Now that I'm disguised, I can walk around this level a bit more easily. Oh, get out the way of them though. Anything at this end? No, okay. They do like marching around in the square in this game, don't they? Both languages have featured people marching around in the square. Ah, weapons, yes. Oh, this is the other end of the weapons storage. Right, okay, yeah, so the weapons storage also serves as a shortcut back to here. You saw nothing. I see. Duty. Where's push devotee? Actually, are they devotees? Or are they just normal humans? They must have a word for devotee, right? Did I go up here? I don't remember this, so maybe I didn't. Didn't do anything. Oh, it probably needs to be hamster wheel powered. Okay, I lifted up a weight. Oh, that turns this round. Yeah, warrior protect musician. We know that. Looks like there's a third side to it though. I would like to know what the third side is, so please could you turn it round again? The warrior carries the duty. Okay, well that's fully translated, so I know that. Okay. Okay, that does give us another page in the book, but it's not anything new to solve. Feel like we should know what this is. This word? No. Like which word is this supposed to be? Oh, okay, so it's giving me a new one. Right, these guys, these are the people that well, they're not devotees, but that's how they're being depicted on that statue. This is a musician because he's got a harp. This is protect. Oh, there we go. Okay, we solved one. Protect. Oh, chosen. An oh dear, this is getting very ethnic cleansey type. Everybody below the warriors in the tower is impure, and the musicians are the chosen ones. Okay, so the warriors protect the chosen ones from the impure, who is everybody beneath the warriors in social standing. Sure. Okay, let's do that then. Okay, well we made some progress. Did we go up this entrance? Actually, this might be where we came in. No, we came in down there. What's this way? I don't remember going here, but we could well have done. Actually, no, this is how we came in, isn't it? Yeah. This is going back to the this is the way back to the devotees. But I think we completed the devotee area because I think we solved all of their words. So We are now fluent in devotee because we know like 20 words. Okay, so we don't need to go that way. We've been this way. We did go this way. But we don't have... no. Bottle? That does not look like something for bottle. That looks like it needs a key. I don't remember seeing a key in that shelf of trinkets. But maybe there was one. We'll have to go back and check. The only thing we have right now is a bottle. I do have an idea of where to use the bottle though, so let's try that next. Did we... We saw everything that this guy said, didn't we? Yeah. Warriors wait and warriors march. We saw all of that. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Shortcut through weapons. Because I just want to go back to the area with the bottle guy. He's up here. Don't get run over by the... Oh. Right. Where was... Need to remind myself where this was again. Oh yeah, so here. Oh, right, so that, yeah, this means chosen ones. Musicians are chosen ones, which is, you know, much as I like music, I'm not sure if I agree with how this society functions. So just here, yeah, it wants me to use an object here, and this seems like a good place to put a bottle, so I'm going to try. Hey, Jimbo, I put the bottle outside for you. I don't know what this means. Maybe if I go away and come back. He doesn't want anyone to see him taking the bottle. Aha! Rookie mistake, you left the door open. Ooh. Ooh, writing. Tower duty, the sun, moon, all chosen. Oh, yeah, so chosen ones. Ooh, new words. Right, hang on. Okay, this is why I was so confused before. I was confused because we hadn't unlocked these. So now we have the words that correspond to the constellations. Which we can use to fill this in, I would think. So that one is that one. That one is that one. That one is that one, and that one is... Here you go. Vessel, instrument, balance, and key. Okay, that means balance, not just like scales, as in the concept of balance, maybe. Okay. So we sort of had all the pieces, it's just we hadn't literally unlocked the symbols to be able to solve the thing. We knew the connection between the constellations and the concepts. Key, vessel, balance, instrument, vessel. Vessel, balance, instrument, key, balance, vessel, balance, instrument, key, vessel, key. Oh, I think, right, I think I know what this is. This is going to be like the sequence of commands to ring on the bells. So this probably doesn't mean land and or tower, does it? I mean, Oh, does it mean this then? Does it mean ringing the bell? What are these? What is this supposed to be? It looks to me like a tentacle monster. Is that fear? And what about this? Is it Jimbo? Oh, that could be the sun, actually. That could be the moon. No, okay. Okay, I'm fairly sure this is this. So it doesn't mean Lancelot Tower at all. It means ring bell? Question mark? We saw that symbol in lots of other contexts that didn't seem to mean ring bell. But yeah. Is there anything else I can interact with here? Okay, do I have to memorize these commands, or did I write them down in my book? Okay, I do have to remember them. Okay, so key, vessel, balance, instrument, vessel. We can try that. Guys, hopefully he stays up there till we've tried all of these. Key, vessel, balance, instrument, vessel. What does this do? I mean, that seems to be the same result as just putting a random sequence in. Oh, actually... This is the... Yeah, this is the Chosen One's sound. Does this make them open the door to... Surely it's not that easy. Does this sequence make them open the door to the Chosen Ones? Balance, instrument, key, vessel, key. Okay. Surely it's not that easy. Balance, instrument, key, vessel, key. Oh, I guess we did it right because the bells are going on their own. And no one's murdered me. Yeah, even Jimbo has gone. Maybe the symbol over the door is bell ringer. That's... Oh! Everybody, right, everybody's rushing to go and see the Chosen Ones. We've announced that the Chosen Ones are coming and everyone's rushing to go and see them. The perfect time to sneak around the base undetected. Yes. Ren points out this could mean bell ringer. It's a very good point. So, it didn't occur to me. So that could actually be that rather than that. So what are these? Is this just sun and moon then? Ren is smarter than me. Bellman. Okay, I didn't want to assume the gender of our drunken friend. Sun, moon, and bellman. Okay. So have we... no, okay. I was thinking, have we discovered every symbol yet? But we actually haven't. There's one symbol we haven't discovered, which is this last one. Although we might be able to solve... We might be able to solve this. This is definitely base. Oh, this could be like order. Like the bell manual says this is the order for when the chosen ones come. And this guy is giving an order. This is going to be... Oh, it doesn't mean general at all. Oh, treasure. Okay. It looked like this symbol was used to sign something, but I guess, yeah, that was the treasury that we were in. That makes sense. This is fortress. Yeah, I thought that. And that's call. Call. Okay, so calling the warriors to duty or calling them to the chosen ones. Right, so it's only these two we haven't placed yet, but we don't actually... Yeah, we haven't... There must be another page we haven't unlocked that we need to use those symbols on. So does that mean if I go here now, everyone is going to be distracted? Don't tell me the Emperor's Guard has run off. Oh my god. The Emperor's Guard has just run off and left the door open, the idiots. Okay, and here's the final page. Well, we don't have all three symbols yet. This is obviously fear. Build is going to be that one. Musical instruments smoke. Probably sound then. So the symbol we don't have yet is going to be sound. We don't have it though. Oh, no, right. Sorry, yes, now we do. Instrument builds something. Sound. This is probably going to be make rather than build. Instruments don't really build sound, they make sound. And you can make a tower as well as building one. Make/create. Yeah, music and fear. You've completed the translation of the warrior's language. We are now officially bilingual in devotee and warrior. Which is interesting, because we haven't opened that purple door that needs a key yet. So where does that go? But we know the game's not over, because we know that our musician friends are probably going to be speaking another language that we don't understand yet. Where are we going? Ah, is this how you get to the musician? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a new area. I reckon this is the musician's area. Stupid warriors! Why would you run off and leave the door unguarded? Oh well. Wow, okay, I love this new area already. It's certainly a lot brighter and more filled with plants than the previous area. Oh my, it's posh at the top, says Ren. Well, we don't know if this is the top yet. If my understanding of the original hierarchy was correct, then at the top is God. So either God is a musician, or the devotees... Actually, that's an interesting point. The devotees didn't have a word for musician. Yeah. So in devotee language, there was no word for musician because they only knew about the warriors, one level above them, and then above that it was just, oh God is up there. The warriors know about the impure below them and the musicians above. But there might be another level above the musicians that the warriors don't know about. So then we will only find out about them from the musicians' language. This is an interesting game. Like, I'm trying to unpick, like, what sort of political point is it trying to make, in addition to being a game about translation. Oh, look. Okay, this is very clearly a no warriors beyond this point sign. Complete with hat. Ooh. Okay, musician language is very different to warrior or devotee language. It reminds me more of Arabic because the letters are all connected with a line like that. Whereas these were individual pictograms. The chosen ones pass, warriors don't pass. In warrior language. So the musicians tab. I love the fact that they included I guess the technical term would be abjad rather than alphabet for the musician language. So, but of course, how do they do plurals? How do they do negation and all that stuff? Like, is this just going to be the chosen ones pass? Or, well, the musicians wouldn't call themselves chosen ones, I'm sure. They'd call themselves musicians. It'd be interesting if this is the, because none of the languages so far have had articles. They haven't had the word the. This seems to be musician. This seems to be pass. Pass. This is warrior. But if this is supposed to be not, because this symbol is only in the don't pass, so that if this is the musicians pass, and this is the warriors pass, because the and the pass are the same, and the middle symbol changes. This negation thing is at the start and the end. Which is interesting. So is that how their grammar works? You put it at the start and end of the sentence? Which it puts me in mind of like typing tilde and then blah 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 and then tilde. Like putting tildes either side to strike through something in things like Discord. They can't figure out how to turn off the underscore on the keyboard. Well, it's not an underscore because it's not between the letters. It's continuous. As I say, it's a bit like Arabic, I think. Okay. Well, we're doing pretty well, given we seem to have translated 5 words already. Oh, hang on. This isn't. Okay. I was in. So I'm slightly less impressed with this game. I was impressed with this game for including articles, but actually thinking about it, that's just going to be the plural again. Okay, slightly less impressed because they're just reusing the grammar a bit. But that's going to be plural. Go or pass is going to be that. Warrior was that one, and musician was that. Oh no, that was not. No. Did I get warrior and musician all the way around? No. What did I do wrong then? That definitely means pass. Unless that somehow means musician. No. This can only mean plural. This can't be plural. Okay, Emma is confused. That definitely is the negation thing. Maybe all will become clear later. Let us continue. Ooh, okay. I mean, at least the water here isn't red. I still don't fancy swimming in it, though. Appears to be made of acid instead of blood now. What is this contraption? Ooh. Okay, well, it's got fish in it, so I suppose it can't be that harmful. Some sort of wind-powered mechanical boat thing? Ooh, lily pads. Aha. Is that two musicians I spy? Well, in keeping with the other classes in this game, they are wearing silly hats. But their hats look a lot lighter and more practical to wear than the previous hats, to say. Something warrior, something. Okay. This is probably just like hi. Don't know what any of this is though. Maybe they think I'm a warrior. I noticed this is also start and end. But it's not negation though. Is it plural? No.
Oh.
Negation warrior. Something. Okay, lots of new words. No idea what they mean. Something pass warrior pass. Something warrior pass. I think they're debating whether I'm a warrior and therefore allowed to pass. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I've got to think. I was just talking about how the devotees don't know about the musicians because they can't get past the warriors. The same thing is going to apply in reverse. The musicians aren't going to know about the devotees. So they're just going to assume I'm a warrior because that's the only other class they've encountered. Even though I'm not wearing a stupid hat. I'm not sure why I'm not wearing a stupid hat, actually. I was wearing a stupid hat when I left the previous floor. So I don't know where my stupid hat went. But I'm not wearing it now. So I think they're assuming I'm a warrior because I came out of where the warriors come from. But I'm not. So there. It's like our disguise fell off on the elevator. I mean, it looks very warm up here. I probably just took off the helmet because I was overheating. I am definitely of all the areas so far, this is my favourite. And seems to be inspired by Islamic architecture in the same way that the devotee level was inspired by Gothic architecture. And the middle one was inspired by Brutalist architecture. And or video game consoles. Which is actually, having Islamic architecture is in keeping with the use of Arabic script, I suppose. Not Arabic, but similar thing. What are you doing, apart from admiring yourself in the mirror?
Oh.
We don't know, but you did introduce me to 3 new words. That's very nice of you. Oh, okay. I mean, that's probably what those words mean. Mirror, love, and myself. I love looking at myself in the mirror. These musicians are a bit narcissistic, aren't they? I don't know. Musicians, hey, can't trust them. Can I talk to you? I cannot talk to you. I go up here. If the if the last rivers were blood, do not ask what these rivers are. I suppose, yeah, my suggestion of acid was the less offensive suggestion for what it could be. I suppose I could try and guess what these words are, but they... This is probably some sort of... This is a person type word, I think. Because see how it's got that loop under the line? Both warrior and musician had that loop. So that probably means like myself. Or me. Or I. The other ones then probably mean love and mirror. I just have to get them the right way around. No, okay. I also noticed that these three have a dot in the top right corner. What is the significance of that? This one has 2 dots. Don't know. I hope we get more clues for this one because I'm struggling. Lemonade, yeah, that's right. There is Rivers of Lemonade. That's how upper class, posh these people are. Oh, this one is painting. Okay, so maybe it's not. Maybe they're more just artists rather than musicians. That would make sense. The warriors see them as musicians because they just hear music coming from this floor. But they're not just musicians, they're also artists. That would make sense. This one is quite clearly painting. Hi. Musician me past something, something me past something, something. Okay. None of those words are new, because I don't understand what they mean. They seem to find it hilarious that he's wearing a funny hat, but everybody in this game wears funny hats. You should be used to it by now. Okay, that was a new word. Something me something. Ooh, okay. This might actually help us with proper translation. We have some statues. This one is playing an instrument. So that's like music or musician. Actually, it's going to be music because if it was a person, I think it would have the loop under it. This is the one... Oh, yeah, this is the one admiring themselves in the mirror. Is this going to be like beauty or something? It's more abstract than just mirror. This is the one... Yeah, is this going to be like drama? Or something? Don't know. I'm pretty confident on that one though. Were they using any of those words? No. Rooney! Hello, best Rooney. Thank you so much for raiding with your party of 17 viewers. It's so good to see you. I hope you had a good time. Everybody, please go follow best Rooney. He is just the coziest, most amazing person. What? there is in the world. Okay, maybe slight exaggeration. Rooney, do let us know how your stream was. Rooney is currently playing Cyberpunk 2077. He plays a lot of RPG type games. And we all love Best Rooney very much. Welcome in to Harry, Kurjo, Liger rhymes with Tiger, Raven, Rooney, and okay. Kurjo, I have anonymous follows on, but Kurjo did just follow. Thank you for the follow, Kurjo. Who says, I was unfollowed, that's why I couldn't see you online. I was looking and saying to Rooney that I couldn't see you. Ah, well, I am online. And thank you for the follow. Even if you did unfollow, that's okay, you are forgiven. It's good to see all of you. If there's anybody new joining us, hello, my name is Emma. I'm here every Friday and Sunday, not really Saturday anymore. And I play puzzle games. The game we're playing today is called Chants of Sennaar. And it's a game about translating languages. I have this book with different concepts, and these pictograms here are the written languages that I have to translate. I'm doing pretty well. We've translated 2 whole languages now, and we've come across these rather arty people on this in this area who speak another new language that I don't understand at all. Rooney says, hey, Best Emma, it went well. There is so much to do. How's it going? I know that feeling, Rooney. So, as some of you will know, I have been playing Mass Effect off stream. I am playing it for the first time. I decided it would be better to play off stream so I could enjoy it at my own pace rather than streaming it. Especially as I know several people in our community are currently doing a playthrough themselves, including Ophelia and Cora, and therefore don't want spoilers. And some other people might not want spoilers either. But I have been playing Mass Effect, and I can really relate to the feeling of there is so much I want to do in the game, and I just don't have time. I've been trying to squeeze in an hour or so in the evening when I can. El Tibago says, it's a raid, I'm not late. Well, you're not, Tibago, because you were here before the raid anyway. Liger Rhymes with Tiger says, I started this game when I had Game Pass, but wasn't able to finish it. It's very unique. There was a certain amount of guesswork involved in both of the first 2 levels for me, but we got there. We got through it. We did manage to reason through a lot of it. But this level is certainly the most difficult so far, on account of I've already unlocked all of these words and I have no idea what most of them mean. So hopefully some more clues will offer themselves up. Okay, that's a locked door. Rooney says, hope you are liking Mass Effect. I can definitely understand doing it in your own time. And Lana says, how are you liking Mass Effect so far? It is a very, very good game. I'm not going to talk about specifics in order to not spoil it for anyone who's not played it. But it is very nice. It is like an RPG, and there is like leveling up and combat and dialogue choices and all that sort of thing that you usually get in an RPG. I'm not spoiling anything by saying that. If you like that type of game, and I think a lot of people in our community do like that type of game, then I think Mass Effect is one of the better ones out there. It's such a busy game, says Kurt. There are so many side quests to go on. I've only done 1 main story mission so far, and I keep getting distracted by side quests, which I think is also the way that Ophelia is playing the game. What is this? Oh, it's organ grinder monkey thingy. Yes. Doesn't seem to want to play it, but I have the puzzle piece symbol, which means I have to give the monkey something to make him the thing. Warrior something musician. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so that symbol means warrior, that symbol means musician. This symbol means some third concept, but it's not going to be a person because there's no loop. Okay, I think if we get this machine started, it'll do a lot of the translation for us. Liger says to Lana, how was your trip? And Lana says Thailand is beautiful. It is. Thank you for sharing those photos that you shared in your Discord, Lana. And I am sorry that the trip was not without incident, but I am also glad that you got to see as much as you did. Oh, there's a person with a joke coming. Pouring some wine. It is the way, says Kurjo, in reference to the side quests, and Rooney agrees. Can I talk to these people? No, okay. They're just there to drink wine. I mean, so far, this is definitely my favourite. If I had to choose one of these levels of the tower to live on, I definitely prefer this one. Everybody gets to lounge around doing art. And it's lovely and colourful, and there's plants everywhere. And this isn't... Hang on, no, this is another one. Okay, there are two machines with monkeys turning levers. And we can't work either of them. Is there anyone who's actually willing to talk to me? You're not. You're the third monkey machine. Oh, we've sort of translated that one. Beauty musician past something. Something past warrior past something. Maybe that doesn't mean pass then. Oh god, more symbols. Maybe this doesn't mean pass. Is this the plural symbol? And that this is the warrior symbol, we know that. This is the negation symbol. Okay. I had the word order in the no warriors sign wrong. This is plural. That's warrior, that's not, and that's go past. Okay, but I was right about them. So the negation in this language works really weird. You put the not at the start and end of the sentence. It's like, in English you'd say don't do that. In musician artist speak, you'd say don't do that don't, or not do that not. Which is not how English grammar works. Okay, so in that context then I might be able to make sense of some of the earlier puzzles. We backtrack here. Across the... I'm not quite sure how this works, because, well, I don't understand the point of this spinning blade. Like, I can see there's a propeller in the water, but it can't be wind powered, because if it's wind powered, how can it go back and forth? Because the wind would be blowing one way or the other. So I don't know what it's for. Okay, so this sign. Yes, musicians, or let me change this to artist, because they do seem to be more general than artists, than musicians. Artists can pass. Pass warriors cannot. Yes, okay, so the verb is at the start. So this is a different word order to English. English would say warriors cannot pass, not pass warriors cannot. It's a bit closer to Yoda speak, although I still don't think this is quite Yoda speak. The chosen ones pass, warriors don't pass. Yeah. So the warrior language uses the same word order as English. Pass, artists pass, warriors cannot. Although the pop-up doesn't actually capture what's written here because the not is at the start and the end, so it's more like cannot pass, warriors cannot. Which in English would be a double negative, which would mean they could pass. If you tell someone they cannot not pass in English, that means they can pass. So this language has double negatives that reinforce each other. Hello, best Otto, best potato. Welcome in. Thank you for joining the raid from Rooney. We are playing Chants of Sinar. How do you get over there? There's stairs there as if you can go that way, but this boat seems tied to its rope. Okay. Does your speech make any more sense now I've got the right translation? I still think that means hi. Warrior something something something.
Oh.
Not warrior. I think this middle one must be you. Because they're saying they're saying you're not a warrior. So I think this means you. Not warrior, you something not. I don't know on what grounds they think I'm not a warrior. The only other concepts I have are from the Instagram mirror selfie person over here. Plural warrior plural. Hang on, do they? But they. Yeah, they enclose things with not. They enclose things with plural as well. Maybe they enclose things with plural as well, which is why there's two copies of the plural word. But then this is also an enclosing symbol. And if it's not plural and it's not, then I wonder what that means. Oh well. It's the three emotions: love, vanity, and bellyache. I'm feeling all three of those emotions. Yeah. So this is, we reckon that's me. Beauty me something. Beauty me something. I look beautiful. I know, like I don't know. You reckon that was beauty? This could be feel, like I look beautiful and I feel beautiful, but I don't know which one of them is which. Like it could be that word, or it could be that word. I feel like these two are these two, but I don't know which way round. That way round. Okay. Well, there was kind of brute force involved there, but we got there. Beauty. Oh, this is just B. Okay, that was a bit too abstract for me to guess. Yeah, it's not bellyache. It's B. This is what it feels like to exist. Am I right? This is the pain of existence. Okay, yeah, so that's love or like, that's B, and that's beauty. Okay, we are making progress. So I like beauty and I am beautiful, is what this person's saying. Okay. Good to know. You keep standing there being beautiful. Can't spell bellyache without B, says Matchka. Oh, enjoy your lurk, Otto, as well. Why are you B? Or something warrior, you be something. But this is like another enclosing thing. Hang on, what did they say? Not, yeah, so they're saying you're not a warrior. You're not a warrior. Something, warriors do something, yeah. You're not a warrior, warriors have big hats, or warriors carry swords, or something like that. Maybe this is a question. Could this be like question mark? Is it like Spanish, where, because in Spanish they have, well, it's not the same symbol, it's inverted at the start, but in Spanish, question mark and exclamation mark are inverted at the start of the sentence. So they bracket the sentence a bit like this is. This could be question mark. So they could be saying, are you a warrior? And then this one is saying, no, they're not a warrior. Warriors do this, and you are not doing that. We don't know what the thing is, though. That would be interesting if this language has a symbol that means question, because none of the other languages did. Thank you, Joe, for redeeming your flower, which is a sticky mouse here. I love that name. It is sticky, and it's also furry. I guess it's a bit like a mouse's ear. Hi. Right, hi, I'm an artist. I love beauty. Do you love beauty? Okay, so they're asking me if I like beauty. Unfortunately, I haven't learnt the words for yes or no yet, so I can't answer that question. But let's continue. Do we know what this person is saying yet? Something me be. Okay, so this symbol here is what they're being. Dragon or scary or something. Actually, are they pretending to be? No, I was going to say, are they pretending to be a warrior? Because their hat does look suspiciously tall and square. But they have a word for warrior, which is that word. And they're not using that word. So, we don't know. That we know that means beauty now. We think that means music. Was this a dead end? No, this is not a dead end. Ah, music. We have found the musicians who do music. Oh, they have. Yeah, this is definitely the posh part of the tower. They have an automated fanning machine to keep them cool in the sun. Hi. Oops. Yes, I know what hi means. I love music. Do you love music? Actually, no, it's not do you love music, because if it was do you love music, I'd know the translation of these symbols. Okay, I was expecting that to be do you love music, but it isn't. Ah, okay. More things to solve. This is definitely hi, which we did translate. Where was it? Hi. This is... is that music? They're not playing the instrument, they're just holding the instrument, which makes me think musician. But I only know you and me and artist. Could be artist. I mean, they've got the mask and the music. What is this? Oh, this could be question, actually. Yes. Oh, it is. Oh, that's really clever. Okay, I like that. I like the fact that they've got different grammar for questions. So, greeting. Okay, greetings. I was said hi. Question and bard. Okay. Yeah, art, so kind of artist. They've gone the Dungeons and Dragons class route, and these people are bards. We've got warriors, bards, and devotees. bards of many talents, including music and dance, and beauty and art, painting, arts like that. Okay, we can go this way. Ah, that brings us back to here. So apart from the monkeys that we can't get them to operate yet, where else can we go? Can we intercept the wine bearer? Please, could I have some wine as well? What if I stand in your way? No, I'm not letting you through. Not letting you. No. Okay. Actually, can we just follow them in? Oh, we can literally just follow them in. Okay, that's how we get through that door then. Sometimes the easiest solutions are the best ones. Can't interact with any of that. Ooh, okay, this is spooky. Oh, this is a fast travel point. Right, we're there now. Oh, hang on. Does that mean there might be a fast travel point that we missed? There were two on the devotee level. There was one on the warrior level, but this little thing implies there's a second one that we didn't find. This also implies that there's at least 2 more levels to the tower above us, possibly even 3. So that's exciting. This is only the middle layer of the tower, if this diagram is correct. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, there's these little Zoom calls as well. Actually, is there a Zoom call between warriors and devotees? We established that this is like a translation exercise. Where you have to get 2 different classes to communicate. Yes, so on the right here is a devotee and on the left is a warrior. So we've been here before, but we didn't have all the symbols available. Now we do have all the symbols available. The impure ones do not pass. The impure ones do not create music. Oh, okay. So the warrior is being racist towards the devotees, saying because they don't create music, they can't come past. Which is interesting because they do create music. Like, they literally had an instrument shop. So, do I translate I think I translate the sentence literally. So the warrior says something, I translate it into devotee speak. The devotee is probably going to reply and I'll have to translate it back to warrior speak. So impure ones translates as devotees. Oops, no. Yeah. Devotee, yeah, sorry, in the devotee language, you pluralize a symbol by just doubling it. So devotee twice is plural, rather than this squiggly line is plural in warrior speak. Do not pass. I'm gonna have to go through all these again. It's like a week since I saw this script, so I don't remember it. This is definitely pass. What was not in this language? Not pass. The impure ones do not create music. So devotees not create music. There is, yeah, that's music. What's create? Yeah, that. Don't make music. The impure ones do not pass, they don't create music. But we do create music. Yes, you literally had an instrument shop. I saw it. So, plural. So now we're translating. See, the symbols have changed. Now we're translating into warrior speak. Devotee. So plural impure. do create music. That was music. Where was create? Create music. We do create music. Warriors love music. Where is warrior? Love. Where was love? Love music. Ah, look, did you see? They literally had an instrument with them. You could have just held that up. Something has changed in the tower. Oh. Oh right, okay. So we've like forged a bond between the warriors and the devotees. I think like they're on speaking terms now. They don't hate each other anymore. Boom. El Tibago has redeemed Stretch.
Clustered bellflower, Campanula glomerata.
Campanula glomerata. Yes. Campanula is bellflower. As in campanology. Meaning the practice of church bell ringing. And glomerata means clustered, as in the word conglomerate. So there's a bit of Latin etymology for you. Thank you for those redeems, El Tibago. So we will take a short break here, but don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. And I'm not playing video games on the internet. I am a botanist in real life, and I like to share that with my viewers. I'm no tofu, but I try to get some science into my streams in a small capacity. Now would be a good time. Have a drink, get up, move around, stretch a little bit. That is not how you spell flower, Matcha. I realise English spelling makes no sense, but still. Phlougher. Flower. Speaking of flowers, Raven, thank you for redeeming your flower today. Excuse me while I do my stretches. A bit stiff again. And Rooney, thank you for redeeming your flower. Okay, Blowhigh has only been off the screen for about 2 minutes, and you already want him back. I can't really blow high and read the botany book at the same time. Let's see if we can come up with a solution whereby you can see the blow high on screen at all times. Rooney, thank you so much for resubscribing. 7 months. Wow, that is an incredible amount of support, Rooney, and I am very, very grateful. Thank you, best Rooney. Right, I have my implausibly heavy botany books, and I am going to tell you a little bit about clustered bellflower now. Raven says head pat the blowhigh. Best blowhigh. Let me find a good picture of clustered bellflower. So, clustered bellflower is related to my favourite flower of all, which is harebell. Certainly my favourite wildflower. So I have an emote of harebell. It is. Unsurprisingly, most bellflowers have similar bell-shaped flowers. The way that bellflowers work is there are multiple petals, but they actually fuse together. So you can sort of see if you look at my emote, and also if you look at the plant that I'm about to bring up on screen, that you've got multiple petals growing, in this case 5 per flower. But then they partially fuse together, resulting in bell shape. With the petals sticking out the side. I'm just looking for a good one that shows the leaves as well. I do try to include leaves, because as a botanist, often the flower is not out, and so you have to identify the plant from the leaf. Those are good pictures. Oh, my face cam is still up here from shenanigans on the previous stream. Let me bring it back down. Let me actually just completely fix my overlay here, which I've made a bit of a mess of. There we go. So that's what clustered bellflower looks like. It's a little bit of a deeper purple than harebell, which is a pale purple. But there's a lot of bellflowers that are that same colour. 2 of the most popular garden bellflowers, trailing bellflower and wall bellflower. Don't ask me to pronounce the Latin names. They both start with campanula, but the second part is a bit more complicated. Those also have purple flowers, which are a little less bell-shaped than these ones. They're a bit more open, but again, they have the same general structure too. Yes, okay. They're actually in here. So, trailing bellflower is Campanula osharskiana, and wall bellflower is Campanula portenschlagiana. This one, at least, I can say Campanula glomerata. And that is on each. So clustered bellflower is a native species. It's a little less common than harebell, which is already fairly unusual. The book has this to say about it. A perennial herb of short calcareous grassland, that's chalk and limestone, scrub, open woodland, cliffs and sand dunes. It is most frequent on chalk and oolit, and curiously absent from apparently suitable habitat on other limestone and base-rich substrates. It also occurs as a garden escape on roadsides and waste ground. The species has seen a gradual decline both within and outside its core areas, due to habitat loss and a decline in grazing, leading to increased competition from tall grasses. Many populations are small, often consisting of only a few plants. It is widely grown in gardens and seems to be increasing as a naturalised escape. So, as a wild plant, it is somewhat threatened by changes in traditional farming methods, loss of grazing, loss of habitat. Also, apparent pickiness about where it grows, since it seems like there's a lot of habitats that appear to be suitable, but it doesn't grow there. But it's not under threat as a species due to cultivation for gardens. But it is worth saying that the actual, whilst they're the same species, the genetic lines used for garden plants are not the same as the wild ones. Garden plants have often been selectively bred for centuries to make the flowers bigger, or to make them flower longer, or make the plant hardier, anything like that. So it is nevertheless important to preserve the wild ones. The book is showing sites in North Somerset. I don't think I've ever recorded this myself. I believe it is very rare in North Somerset. And I will have a look at that in just a second. Raven says, good night, I'll be lurking in a bit. I still butcher botanical names and I should know how, but then Latin. Yeah, I never studied Latin at school. I think a lot of botany is traditionally quite an academically snobbish sort of discipline and expects everybody to know Latin. I use the common names wherever possible. At home, when I'm doing walks for local groups and stuff, I use the common names. But that's because I'm within a group of people who I know use the same common names. You have the problem, even within the same language, obviously, people speaking different languages have different common names for plants. Americans don't call plants the same thing that we call them here in the UK. So the advantage of the Latin name, it does have an advantage, is you have a single name, agreed name for the plant. And you might say, well, can't we just have an agreed English name for the plant? I mean, yes, but you'd never get, the French or the Germans to use an English name, whereas you can convince them to use a Latin name. I think that's the key factor. But thank you, Raven. Have a good night. Thank you for the raid and enjoy your lurk. Rooney says, gonna lurk for food and things. Enjoy your lurk as well, Rooney, and thank you again for that raid. LT Bango says, I did find extra hairy bellflower while I was looking, but it's not in the UK. Campanula barbata, also known as bearded bellflower. Yeah, I don't think that one grows in the UK. I'll double check that it's not in the book. No, it doesn't. I want to see what it looks like now, though, so I'm going to look up a picture of it. Bearded bellflower. Okay, that is very much a bellflower. So this one is closer to harebell in its appearance, with the flowers really being bell-shaped. And you can see how hairy it is just from this photo. Look at the stems there and the flowers. So yeah, that's bearded bellflower for you. But you don't get that one in the UK. So I do not mean any offence to people in other countries who have a very interesting botany, and in fact have often done a much better job of conserving it than we have here in the UK. But British wildflowers is definitely my speciality. I'm going to bring up the distribution map because, as I say, I don't remember seeing this plant myself, so I want to know where it grows. Clustered bellflower. Okay. Now then, so there are records for it in North Somerset. This area here is North Somerset. So the majority of the records in southern England are on the chalk downs of Wiltshire and Dorset. And then this along here, you see there's sort of a line of records. This is a chalk ridge that runs the length of the country. Starts down here on the coast and runs all the way up to Hunstanton. There's also a little bit around Peterborough here. But yeah, notice how a lot of these records are shaded in a much paler colour. This light brown means the records were before 1987. Which means that it hasn't been seen in those locations for over 40 years. And the slightly darker brown is the newer and newer. So only the darkest brown is where it's actually currently found. And you can see the decline that's happened and how much habitat has been lost even in the last 40 years, never mind before that. So a lot of these records could potentially be garden escapes, but they could also potentially be native. I'll have to look into them in more detail because I've not seen it myself. But we do have limestone here, like the Mendip Hills are limestone and the area around Bath is limestone. So the book was talking about how it doesn't grow in apparently suitable habitats. So this is definitely an apparently suitable habitat. But then, so is the Peak District. The Peak District would be a suitable habitat, and yet there's hardly any of it. And there's limestone here as well. So I guess maybe it's just a fussy plant. Anyway, Clustered Bellflower. Thank you, Tibago, for that redeem. Just going to put the books back. El Tibago says, somehow I knew I may have been sending you on a mission with this one. I know you like a bellflower. Well, Ow. I will be going on a mission to find a bellflower very soon, but it won't be this one. It will be my favourite harebell. I'm just going to bring up the distribution for harebell, which, as I say, it is more common than clustered bellflower. But same sort of areas, like it likes to grow on limestone and chalk, as you can see, this characteristic ridge in the distribution map. But you can see it's suffered much of the same decline in Wiltshire. But it is much more plentiful in North Somerset, here on the Mendip Hills. I mean, the Mendip Hills sort of, I'm tracing the outline of it with my mouse now. It does go all the way to Frome, the limestone. But the East Mendips, well, you can see on the map, a lot of the nicest parts of the East Mendips have been quarried. See this giant hole here, and this giant hole, and this giant hole, and these giant holes. Those are not natural. Those are entire hills have been removed, and with them, a lot of nice plants, unfortunately. So the East Mendips have no real protection, no conservation efforts, no nature reserves. The West Mendips are better protected, and that's why this plant still exists there. Like, this is literally the difference conservation makes. This map is actually a good one because areas that have been designated as area of outstanding natural beauty are shaded in a slightly darker green. It's a bit hard to see on screen, but you see how I'm tracing it now? There's an area of slightly darker green shading. That's the Mendip Hills area of outstanding natural beauty, which is kind of like a protected area, and then this much bigger green area that goes all the way up the country here. This is the Cotswolds area of outstanding natural beauty. It does actually extend slightly south of Bath into. I don't consider this the Cotswolds at all. I consider the Cotswolds to start like north of Bath, but it extends to there. And then this is I can't remember what this one is called. Cannock Chase, I think. The point is, note how that almost all the harebell records are inside the protected area, and but they would historically have been all over this area as well. Tibago says, not sure if the whole of Wales is outstanding or just hilly. I mean, Wales, it's... Yeah, well, so Wales has big... I mean, there's another area, there's a level above area of outstanding natural beauty. There's national parks, which have even more protection. And big parts of Wales are national parks, like Snowdonia, or the new Welsh word for it that we have to use now that I don't know, and Pembrokeshire. But yes, you can. It's a lot harder to see, but there are dark green outlines. That's the Brecon Beacons, I think. That's Pembrokeshire. This is Snowdonia. But Wales is just generally better protected against, at least against urbanisation, by the fact that it's so hilly. It's not better protected against bad farming techniques, or not bad, but like non-nature friendly farming techniques is unfortunately still a problem. But yeah, the fact that the harebells only grow in this area, and then the the bellflower seeking mission that I mentioned, is specifically to go here. This map sort of paints an inaccurate picture. There's a block for every square kilometre, basically. We survey the land in units of 1 square kilometre. And if the plant is there, it gets a dot on the map. But the dot is a square kilometre wide. That doesn't mean that this square kilometre is full of plants. There's like 5 harebell plants in this square. I increase the resolution. Yeah, this gives you a slightly better idea. Like this makes it look like harebells are quite common. This is actually where they're found. And then suddenly you realise, actually, even in the place where they're widespread, there's a lot fewer of them than you might think. And they're just barely clinging on. There's like 5 plants here. And so every so often I need to go back and make sure they're still there. Because there used to be some here and they're not there anymore. So, these sites are getting lost. And it is a real shame. Anyway, enough about harebells. That concludes the Emma botany section. Yes, I'm aware that people in Wales still call it Snowdonia as well, Tibago. But the official Welsh government line is that you have to use the new name. And it's like, not that it's bilingual. Like a lot of things, like road signs in Wales are bilingual. You have slow and then you have araf. But they've decided that the national park, you can only use the Welsh name. It's a bit like how Turkey want to be called Turkiye. But you know what English speakers are like. They're going to call things by English names whether you want them to or not. It's just the way of things, unfortunately. Altibago says, thanks for the botany. Thanks for the request. We shall return to the chanting now. I will bring Blowhigh back. We did have a redeem of him. I suppose I should reassemble my shelf. It's alright, Blowhigh is Back to the gibberish, says Matcha. Well, we understand some of it now. So I suspect there's going to be more conversations like this between the other groups, but those are the only two languages we've fully translated so far. Is the first floor? Oh, hang on. Sorry, I need to turn the sound back on. Sorry about that. So here, there's a conversation between the devotees and whoever the hell these people are. I think they're the scientists. They look like the scientists that we saw earlier. But we don't know any of their language yet. So we can't do them. So I'm going to fast travel back to where we were. Up here. Can we do anything with this? Oh, we can. Ah, jigsaw puzzle time. No? Oh. Okay, I can click on the... Oh, I click on the piece and then I click on the... There we go. Okay. Hello, Elfie! Thank you for the hearts, and thank you for redeeming your flower of the day. Hope you are well. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, this is interesting. This is devotee language and bard language. But the devotees and the bards can't speak to each other because the warriors are in the way. So this must be quite old, which explains why it's broken. I sought you, you found me. You, me, something, me, you, something. Okay, so I think this is teaching us the word for find is going to be that. And we've got the weird bard word order coming in. So you found me is me you find. Well, me you found. I sought you, you I. So this is going to be seek or sought. You me seek, me you find. I'm starting to sound a bit like Yoda, aren't I? Okay. Ah, right, more translations. Oh, this is interesting now. We're doing bard to devotee language rather than bard. This was bard to warrior, this is bard to devotee. So that was seek or want. Was that one. That was find. That was you. Yeah, we actually figured out you and me earlier. I think we figured them out anyway. Yes, we did. Okay, I'm glad I took the time to figure that out earlier. I had to sort of backtrack to fully figure it out. So you, me, seek and find. Okay, only 8 things that we don't know what they mean now. What's there? Oh, we can still go this way as well. Ooh, somebody carrying something. Not wearing a hat, just a silly mask instead. Something plural. Okay. We don't know what it is, but there's lots of them. This guy is making instruments. So is this going to be instrument? Instrument plural. Ah, okay. Well, that's instrument. This is sound then. I think at this point we can kind of guess which words we're going to discover in each language. Because we know that we're going to have to make the people talk to each other by translating their languages back between each other, they're going to have the same words in their vocabulary. So we're going to learn a word for warrior, a word for music, a word like plural and not. Like every language is going to have those things, but that's fine. So that's going to be music. This is this drama then? We found a word that meant drama. Oh, comedy. Okay, I thought it was just drama in general, but it's specifically comedy. Okay. So there's going to be another one that means tragedy then, perhaps. Instrument and music. Yes. Through here. Ooh. Nice. New symbol that we don't know. Bandstand looking thing. People watching the yellow water flow down the drain. Something me. Fuck me. Question. Something you seek want. I wasn't seeking or wanting anything in particular, but they think I want this. Whatever that is. Oh, okay, we can actually close up on this. Not sure what I just did. I love the voice acting on this. Okay, I can peer down here and look at this. Is there some... Oh, right. Have they dropped... Right, I think they've dropped their ring in the grate. What does this word mean? Water. Or drain. Okay. Well, maybe we can find something that will help them get it out. Doesn't look like I can interact with it at the moment. Oh, this is new. We have another of these propeller boat things. One is being repaired, I think, on account of it's out of the water, and there's a guy looking at it. Not something me, something not. Okay. Don't know what you're saying. Probably that your boat doesn't work. Question you seek want question. Yeah, they're asking me if I'm looking for something, but all I'm looking for is translations. Ooh. These look suspiciously useful for fishing rings out of drains. I might keep a hold of them. This doesn't look helpful for getting a ring out of a drain, but I'm going to steal it anyway. Appears to be the only things I can take. Oh no, hang on. There's another one. So, can I carry multiple things at once? Is that the only thing? I think I can only carry one thing at once because it's put these back over here now. So, I'm going to take this one because I know what it's for, I think. But I'll need to bear in mind that the other two things are in here. Let me see if I can help these. Yeah, you sound very upset. Let me help. Oh, okay. Rather hoping I would be able to help. In fact, I do not seem to be able to help. Okay, that's for something else then. Maybe one of them is to help this guy repair his boat. Which tool would you need for your boat? Hammer?
Oh.
Yes. Okay. One of those words must mean hammer then. That's what he was asking for. Greetings, something newbie. I was kind of more interested in what you were saying before.
Ew.
Go you can. I will. Previous sentence, could you repeat? Oh well, maybe we'll get an opportunity to do it again then. Loving the architecture in this area. And don't worry everyone, the water is fine. It's got fish and lilies in it. It must be perfectly healthy and not made of piss after all. Ooh, this is nice. What are you guys up to? Not interested in talking? Ooh, signpost. Opportunity for some words. New words. Water / drain. Yeah, I think that must be water then. Which one was that? Because there was indeed water that way. I suppose we just go to these other places and see what's there. And then we'll know what the sign means. If it's that colour, you need to drink more, says T-Bago. This is very true. Okay, so, what was the sign pointing to? People singing. Something plural me plural be. Right, so something we are. Drunk. Go. Drunk me love like. Okay. Like, drunk / alcoholic beverage. I mean, that's clearly what it is. They are holding a bottle. I'm not just going off the fact that they're singing. Ooh. Do you like comedy? Finally, something I understand. I mean, I probably should for the purposes of this game. Is this going to be like theatre? Just based on the fact that it's on the entrance of a place where they're doing comedy. Are you going to let me in? Can I do the comedy? Oh, I need an item. Okay. Well, hang on. The only other items I've seen are a pair of pliers and a drill. I'm not sure how either of those things would get me into a comedy show, although I suppose they might get me into the basement and I could sneak into the comedy show. Okay, we'll come back here later then. Yeah. So does this mean 2? 2 theatre, 2 water, 2 something. See what's up there. Okay, some sort of broken sculpture. I don't have the opportunity to put this one back together though. I mean, if I had to guess, I would say that these are compass directions. But I don't know which compass directions. Don't have much to go on.
Huh?
Greetings. A warrior you're not. Question you seek what? Hmm. Does this just mean like what? As in, what do you want? Hi, you're not a warrior, what do you want? Could mean.
Ah.
Oh. No, I don't think it is. Not what you not to find, not to you find not. Yeah, I don't think I've translated those words correctly. Not. This is gonna be a noun of some sort. They're asking me if I'm looking for something, and then they're saying, no, we're not looking for this. Beauty we found. Something noun B. Is this the opposite of beauty then? Is this like ugliness? We don't want this. We want beauty, and this is not beautiful. Okay. Don't know what we're seeking.
Oh.
Whatever it is, I'm not. Yeah, this too. It could mean way, as in this is the way to the theatre. But it still doesn't make much sense. Even with the strange word order. I think we just need to do some more exploring. I could label... Hang on. I could label these as directions. I don't know what directions they are. But I could write down that they are... direction. Wait, which symbol is that? That one. Direction. Okay. At least if we find them again, we know what they are. We are getting very high up the tower now with this view. What is this? I'm sorry, is this whack-a-mole with warriors and bards and devotees? I mean, I'm quite happy to whack the warriors on the head all day. It's more of a gentle boop. Let's be honest here. We are booping. We are booping the snoop. We won! We booped all the warriors. Thank you for... Oh! Ah, right. I think my prize for booping the snoots is a ticket to the comedy show. Because this says theatre on the back and that on the front. Thank you very much. That will be very useful. But that doesn't mean comedy because we have a translation for that. Something you love / like theatre you go past. Right, but this doesn't mean comedy. Just drama plays. Hello, best Alhuno, who says best Emma. Alhuno, I hope you're having a good fun. It's good to see you. Alhuno says, I may have accidentally stopped by GameStop. And you're one of the wonderful people who contributed to it. Thank you. Okay, not quite sure what you mean, Alhuno, but thanks for the thanks. I don't remember contributing to GameStop. It doesn't even exist in this country. Matcha says, "Yeah, I just realised you're on a different language." Yes, we're learning Bard language. We learned the whole warrior language, and we learned the whole devotee language. Hope you didn't get staples, says LT Bentley. Okay. I think this place just existed for us to get a ticket, but I'm going to admire the view as well because it's lovely. Oh, look, there's birds. I love the art of this game. It is really nice. Wow. Okay. Well, we'd better go back to the theatre then, hadn't we? Which was this way. Do you like comedy? Yes. I would like one comedy, please. Thank you, Alhuno, for the hug.
Oh.
Theatre you go / pass. I will indeed go / pass to the theatre.
Ooh.
I seek or want something. That was this one. I mean, you're going to the theatre, so laughter. I don't know. I mean, you're going to a comedy show. Do you think that would be what you were seeking? Bye. LT Bagger says ours is just called Game No Stop. To be honest, last time I went in there, I'm not sure if they even had game. Yes. Last time I saw one, it was inside a Sports Direct, and I think it's gone downhill since. I certainly never bought anything from them. Also, ours didn't have an unexpected influx of investment from random people on the internet not understanding the stock market and thinking they could trigger a short squeeze. So can I... Oh, okay, this is just to replay that conversation. I was like, can I get in this elevator? But I don't think I can, because I would have to... I can't stand here and reach around to pull the lever. Is that a fountain of pee, says Matcha. Well, all the water in this area is yellow, but I've seen fish swimming in it, so I'm sure it's fine. The comedy club must be this way. I guess I have to take the stairs. I'm not posh enough for the elevator. Very nice stairs, though. I think it's just part of Sports Direct now, says Harry. Yes. I think so too. Okay. When's the show going to start? Ah.
Oh.
Ugly Bard Seat 1, Ugly Laughter Bard Seat 1.
Oh.
Something find. Store? Ooh, store?
Oh.
The instrument he found. Direction go past. Okay, that's either... Well, Oh, that's compass. Oh, this was one of the ones on the sign earlier. So that sign just meant to the compass. That's definitely compass then. I'm a bit confused because they're using directions to mean left. They're like stage left and stage right. I assumed it was going to be like north, south, east, west because it's a compass. So I'm very confused. Seems like they mean north, south, east, west. Yeah, this doesn't mean find ugly. Well, actually, it kind of does. I mean, that is pretty ugly. Yeah, we knew the word for this dragon thing already. I don't know. I'm not sure that quite qualifies as comedy. I feel disappointed. There were no jokes. I missed a few words though. Let me look at it again.
Oh.
This does sort of make sense. The bard is looking for the way to something. He's looking for the way to something, and I've put this ugly in as a placeholder because it seemed to be used in the opposite context of beauty. So they're looking for their way to an ugly thing.
Oh.
I don't think this is laughter then. But the bard is looking for something, and it's ugly. So he found a saw, and then go past. So this is another direction, but this seems to mean right, because he goes right, but obviously like north, south, east, and west. I don't know. I'm gonna put right in there. Wait, no, that was the wrong one. Okay, that was another of the directions. All the direction characters are very similar. They've all got this dot underneath. So that's the direction, that's the direction. That is the direction that's specifically well, not stage right. It's stage left, but it's our right, because he goes that way. And then instrument he found, direction go. Yeah, so this direction, he's going left. Or our left. And then something fine. Okay, this is fire then. Which symbol is that? That symbol. That's fire. Found a fire. Okay, but didn't he just go right again? Yeah. Okay, well they can't both be. Yeah. Then this is another compass find direction go, but he went left again. Okay, sword he found. Sword find. Right, yeah, you go right. So they're obviously just different directions. I'm not sure how we know which direction is which. And then yeah, now he's found the way to the ugly thing. Ugly bard, dragon scary find. Ah! Truly the performance of the century. 10,000 out of 10 performance, says Machakacha. I agree. Well, we did learn some new words from it. So, we haven't been given the opportunity to use that knowledge. There is another exit from this theatre. Oh, lots of words. Something plural. Ugly bard. Oh, this is the script. This is the script for the play. So, does this mean line? As in, these are the actors' lines. Ugly bard. After ugly bard seek want, way to ugly bard seek want. Tool saw find, right go past. The instrument he found, left go past. Fire find. I didn't fill that one in as direction. So we have 4 things that are directions. That one, that one, that one, and that one. No, that one. Wait, what's this one then? That's also got the dot underneath it, but it's not a direction. Oh wait, there's also there's like fire and water. Maybe there's going to be like earth, air, fire, water, something like that. But yeah, so we've labelled all the directions as directions. Compass find directions, sword find, way to Ugly Bard find. Yeah, okay. We've labelled all the directions. Oh, now you're gonna. Oh no, okay. I thought you were gonna test me on it, but you're just copying this into the book for later reference. Fine. Okay, here we go. Right, that is the ugly thingy. Is it the ugly thing? Like, there's dragon scary, and then there's. I think it's that with the mask. Oh, maybe this means book rather than line. This is the books. What is this? That's oops. Like we or companions. Don't know what that would be. Oh, okay. It was the drunk one. Brother. Okay. They weren't saying we are drunk. They were saying we are brothers. But they were doing this. Oh. Right, that means monster. So I was pretty close with dragon, and that means book. Progress. Okay, what is down here? Ooh, bit confused by the perspective then for a moment. We're above them. Oh, and another fast travel point. So there's another fast travel point in the warrior area that I haven't found. Look, there's a line here that I should have found. Oh, right, okay. This is communication between the bards and the devotees. So we will be able to do this one soon. I don't think I can maybe translate this. This would be like greetings and then man plural. Is it going to be bard? They don't seem to have a word that just means men, unless they mean you. I salute the man. Greetings to you. No. Greetings to the bards. No. Greetings to me. Is it? Oh, brother, maybe? Greetings to brothers? No, okay, I think there's going to be another word that just means man that we haven't found yet. Okay, so we can't do that. But we can fast travel now, which is good. Can't go that way. There's a random lever here. Oh, okay. Turns out we can go this way. That was easy. Oh, and that's back to here. Okay, so that's just a shortcut. But there's this way as well. There's a gate in the way. No, okay. We're doing well with our shortcuts today. The way to laughter. I suppose the theatre is that way, but I have a feeling this word doesn't mean laughter. Yeah, it doesn't mean laughter because theatre. There is a picture of some stairs, but this can't mean stairs because that would imply the guy in the comedy was looking for stairs and that he didn't find any stairs. I don't know what this word means. And add some more question marks. Oh, another purple door. Okay, we saw a door like this in the warriors area, and we needed a key for it, which we didn't have. And this also needs a key that we don't have. But also... Ooh, is this supposed to be a three-way? This is supposed to be a three-way translation. This is exciting. The men of the abbey are free. The men something. Something plural, something B, something plural. Okay, we're about to find out the word for men, I think, in this language. It's one of these two words, and I think that might depend a little bit on word order. No, because men also appears in this sentence, so it's got to be this word. And it's got the loop underneath that words for people have. So this is going to be men. Actually, no. I refuse to be unnecessarily gendered. It's going to be people. It's going to be people, and then the game is going to translate it as men when I solve the puzzle, even though it's people. We don't know what that is because it's unreadable. Men of the abbey are free. People plural. Something B. So freebie. This is going to be free, and that's going to be abbey then, or the equivalent. Abbey people plural freebie. People plural something. Unreadable of the fortress, unreadable. Yeah, so the warrior, the only symbol from warrior speak we can make out is fortress. So does that mean that this last symbol means fortress? Possibly. Aha. Yes, man human is that one. Abbey is that one. Fortress is that one. And free. No. Wait, what? How did we mess this up? Oh, did we get free and Abbey the wrong way around? Ah, okay. I was fooled by the word order again. Yeah, I had the nouns in that sentence the wrong way round because of their strange word order. That's Abbey, that's free, that's fortress. Okay. Good. Still don't have the key. That's theatre. Backstage, says Natcha. Oh, for this symbol. I'll type in backstage. See what that's helpful later. Can I go this way? It appears to just be a stairway into the water. No, I can't. Hello, Neil Mew. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday. Way to backstage. Way to something. Okay. This is the way to something we don't know yet. Wonder what could be here. This this is very much a maze of passages, isn't it? Okay, this is a dead end. I think both of those are shut. To backstage. This could be stairs. Let me see where it comes out. Theatre. Okay, so then this way. Wait, no, we're here again. What's going on? I want to see what this something is that we haven't found the way to yet. I hope it doesn't mean this is the way to go round and round in circles. Wait, right, okay. Okay. Way to water, yes. Okay, can't go there. We can go here. Ah, a place. Free. Okay, someone's graffitied free over a different symbol that I can't translate. Oh, I can look at this. Ooh! Revolutionary posters! Bards of the world, unite. You have nothing to lose but your chains. To be free we want. To be free we want. Okay, well I already translated that, so that doesn't really help. Exactly, Harry, exactly. Yeah, that was a very circuitous route to get here. But also, like, what does that symbol mean then? The symbol that was pointing here, like. Yeah, what does this symbol mean? It doesn't mean this is the way to the secret revolutionary hideout, because you probably wouldn't put that on a sign. But this is like Rebel Place is what was being pointed to, so I'm going to fill that in for now. Wait, a theatre. What was this way? Oh, this is new. Way to Rebel Place. Yeah, way to backstage. Water. People turning a thing for some reason. Oh, okay. I think it was literally stairs. On account of we kept following the arrows and we ended up here with stairs. So way to water, way to theatre, way to Rebel Place. Okay. This probably refers to the thing that's above ground in this direction. So the Rebel Place was underneath whatever this was. But it wasn't compass. I thought it would say way to compass, but we know compass is that. So it must be like what one of these leads to. Okay, I don't know what this is. Oh, hang on. We have stuff. Oh, river. Okay. The water symbol I found is probably river then. Windmill. Okay, I haven't found a windmill yet. In fact, I don't think I've found... Oh, I found this place. Oh, no, actually, hang on. These are the three things that the sign is pointing to. So, that one's the theatre. That one is actually this thing. So it's not the way to the water, it's just that you have to cross the water to get to that bandstand thing. Windmill is the other place then. So, yeah, the Rebel Place is actually Windmill, I think. So, in other words, the rebellion is happening under the windmill. So that's what was on the sign. I don't think I know what river is then. Because, yeah, water is actually this thing. Bandstand thingy. Unless this is like way to... So this is actually just path. I thought it was a river, but looking at it, it looks like it's got stones on it. Okay, it's just path. I was getting confused thinking it was way to... Okay, Agora. Whatever an Agora is, that's what this is. Theatre and windmill. Yeah, okay. So we've discovered that this is the way to the windmill before we even found there was a windmill. Ah, wait. Okay, never mind. I see a windmill. I do see the windmill now. Yes, we have found it. Do you want the stairs? Ask me something. Okay. Dharma plays. Windmill you stair. This obviously doesn't mean stairs. Fire you seek one. Ask me something. Does this mean like follow the path to find the fire? I'm just going to keep exploring. An agora is an ancient Greek market or meeting place. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you. Uh, something you seek, want, possibly stairs, I'm not sure. Ugly you be. Well, thanks. But no thanks. Let me enjoy this little garden you have here. Compass you follow. Everyone, this is obviously not stairs. This is obviously something very important we're supposed to be looking for. Compass you follow. I can't follow the compass. It's broken. Stairs. Oh, maybe it means stairs as in the stairs to the next level of the tower. Like the stairs from the warriors to the bards. Okay. We need to put something in here. Looks like a torch is what we need. So that guy's advice about finding fire was actually helpful. We just need to actually find it now. Okay. Abbey. Fortress. Yes, you seek want. Ugly you be. Well, thanks. Am I going to have to find a disguise? Same way as I disguise myself as a warrior. If I disguise myself as a bard, will they stop calling me ugly? I wonder if this is supposed to be north. Just because there's like an elaborate thing on the point. Would this maybe be north? In which case, that would make this south. So this one is neither north nor south because it's not one of those two. So it's either west or east. But it could equally be either of those.
What?
Ah.
I wonder if this is like science. I'm just guessing at it being science because we know that there are scientists in the tower and I'm thinking they might be the next level up. So this person would be saying, I don't want science. We found beauty. Science is ugly. Which, by the way, is wrong. You know, like, art and science are not incompatible. You can appreciate both for what they are. But that kind of makes sense. But then that implies that the signs were saying to the science, but we didn't find any science when we went there. So. Oh wait, hang on. This door is randomly open now. I swear this door was shut before. Okay, we can go into the windmill. This looks dangerous. Mind your head on those giant cogwheels. Oh god, are we going to have to dodge through? Okay, this is not health and safety approved. Okay, we made it. Hopefully we find a shortcut to get back again. Ah, a torch. Why, thank you. Mind if I do? Well, we know what we need that for. I'm curious what else is in this windmill. Ah, these guys don't seem too happy. Fire you find? Question. We did find fire, yes. Where's the fire symbol? There it is. Fire. Okay. This appears to be rolling dice. This is climbing. This looks like it could mean luck or chance, rather than literally meaning dice rolling. Need to come back to this one. But we did find fire, yes. Look, here it is. Ugly you be, not path me follow not. Ugly sign. Okay. They laughed at me and confiscated my fire. But I have a shortcut back up here. But yeah, unfortunately the fire is no longer being held here. So it wouldn't do me much good. Well, they must have put it somewhere else, so let's just go and find where they put it. They gave you the fire back. Oh, did they? Oh, that was nice of them. Right, well in that case, we'll go and take it and put it in the thing. Which is over here. Stairs. It does indeed lead to the stairs. Ooh. Sudden bisexual atmosphere. Doors. I have no idea where I'm going. Pretty sure this is where I just came from. Yes. Okay. There might be some trick to navigating this area that I don't know yet. Let us go back. There are definitely other things I can try. Out of those 3 tools that we found in the tool shed, we've only used one of them. We still need to help those people fish their ring out of the drain. What did you say? Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, thanks a bunch. That's back to there. I feel like there was more to do underground, but I don't really. I got a bit lost in this area. Path to Agora. Have we been down here? Windmill. Okay, path to Windmill is blocked, but that's okay. We can get to the Windmill a different way. This doesn't. This isn't the path to anywhere. It's just a maze. Okay, but both exits are blocked. This way is here. Okay, we've been under this. Remember this big pipe? We just went under a big pipe. Agora. Oops. I feel like these signposts are not indicating the most efficient route. It's just a hunch. Oh, hang on. I don't think we've been here. Oh, there's a little... Hang on. Is the mouse the bard equivalent of the lizard? There's a little mouse watching over us in this level. Theatre. Okay. I'm definitely lost, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Go down these steps. After Agora. Two mice, in fact. Oh, I haven't been here. There's a lever. This, which takes us to dot. Oh, here. Okay, we have been here. This is the instrument manufacturing area. But now we have a path that way, if we want. Not sure why we'd want, but we do. Yeah, and this is this area. The fast travel. And the jugs of... I think it is just water and not wine. The count of it looks yellow, so it must be water, obviously. Okay, and we are actually here. So we actually went past the Agora all the way back here. The tool shed, there was like a drill thing. Is that going to be what the monkey needs to operate this? We go back and get that then. I think it's pineapple juice. Well, that's not the worst suggestion I've had for what the liquid might be. Where was the tool shed? It wasn't this way. No, it was the other way. Emma does not have a great mental map of this level in her head just yet. Maybe I'll acquire one eventually. Okay, this is here. Oh, this is the starting area. Yeah, this is the starting area with the person looking in the mirror. Okay. This area. And that brings us out here, which takes us to the other side of that area. Okay, yeah, so it's not any of those directions. So we need to go this way and then backtrack. I just can't remember exactly where we need to go. Also, these people are still drinking. They might be a bit overhydrated by now. Not there. So a way to get to this area that doesn't involve travelling through the sewers. Yeah, here. This is the Agora. That's what this is. Agora, yes. Here's the people who've dropped their ring down the drain. Here's the tool shed. Here, yes, okay. So we already used the hammer. We didn't use either of this or this. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I can't pick them up anymore. I kind of figured they would be needed because I could pick them up before, but now I can't. I can look at this board though. And we've discovered the final word of this language. Something plural. So okay, the word for saw has been scratched off for some reason. So this means hammer. We had that word earlier when we had to use the hammer. This is at fires. That's simple. Okay. I miss any other interaction here? Oh, okay. Now it gives me this. That's that one. Hammer is that one. Did I figure out what saw was? We have sword, which is not the same thing as saw. That was saw. Dentistry. I hope not. But yes, I have had 2 wisdom teeth extracted because they were not doing very well, and there was an implement used that looked worryingly like this one, and it was not fun. Okay, well we solved that page of the notebook. We've skipped over this page. Yeah, we've done every other page, just not this one. We have every word now, so this seems to be like luck or fate, maybe. And this is like climbing. This I think this probably does mean stairs, but then he's not on stairs, so maybe it's even more general and it means climb. Let me try that one there. What's gonna be this? Ugly. I mean, we could just try everything. Not that one. Oh, play. Okay, I was not going to get that. I had not made the association between play as in theatre play and play as in that's what they were doing there. I was not going to make that association. That those are the same word. Because the fact that they're synonyms in English doesn't mean they're synonyms in this language. But okay, play, ascend. Oh, ascend. Right, so it's not just... This isn't just the way to the stairs. This is the way to ascend to a higher level of the tower. And then fire. Yeah, no, I realise the picture is play. But I just hadn't made that connection in my head. It's somebody throwing dice. I knew it was somebody throwing dice. I just hadn't made the connection to that meaning play. Right, what have we not translated? We've still got 8 things we haven't translated, but we haven't got the page to use them from. So, like we've solved all of the translation challenges. We now need to solve an actual puzzle to progress any further. Can I go... Can you go out of the back of this area? And did I do so? Okay, no, you can't actually go out the back. I like that they're not hostile here, says Red. Yes, nobody has attacked me. Well, nobody's physically attacked me. They have called me ugly, Ren. So these people fight with words instead of swords. Okay, I think we're going to take this boat to get anywhere. No, I don't need to replay that. I know what you're saying. You're saying, not hammer me, follow not. Oh, actually, that's probably not follow then, is it? Don't have the hammer. Hammer can you get? Okay, so I did get you a hammer. Let me go on the boat. It is. Brother, you are. Okay. Oh no, says Ben. Next is going to be hostility but wireless. Well, I think one of the remaining levels is going to be scientists, but there are at least 2 more levels, so I don't know who else will live there. So we still have the puzzle of fetching the ring out of the drain, and we don't use tools from the tool shed for that, even though I'm sure they would work. We have the puzzle of how to get the monkeys to do the monkey business. We have, I'm sure that basement area with the maze has some more going on that we haven't found. So yeah, these people are actually just saying we are brothers. Yep. Okay. Okay, we can go in. Apparently our ticket is good for the rest of eternity. We still can't use the lift though, so sneak back in the bottom way. Did you use that fast? We press this lever. Oh, that was to open this door. Okay, the fact that we can close that door again is interesting. Like, why would we want to close that door? I'm wondering if closing that door opens something somewhere else. Let me try closing that door and see if it does anything. Because there's this whole maze, isn't there? Actually, yeah, hang on. I wonder if this is linked to other parts of the maze. Like, we saw other doors with gates. But what if they're all linked? Came here, we still don't have a key. If I'm going to, if I'm going to shut this, I need another way in. Maybe there is another way in. Let me see if I can find another way in and see if the state of the gates has changed as a result of that. This was the stage of the theatre. We did that. Ah, yeah. Play has finished. But there is another way into that area. The other question is, does this lever actually do anything? Like, I can send the elevator up. I just can't ride it up. Okay, I don't think that's going to do anything. I can go down this way to get back into this area. Right, it's the state of the which. To be honest, I can't remember. I can't remember which rooms are blocked off and which ones aren't. No, I think these two were blocked off before. Okay, so that lever doesn't affect all gates. Implying that we need to find more levers to open these gates. Hmm. Yeah, I think we've been to all of these locations before. I'm starting to recognise the paths. I'm not seeing anything new. Yeah, in there. Yeah. We've been here. Emma is confused. Is there anything at the windmill that I haven't fully done yet? Oh, that's literally just way up. Okay, to the next level. What that translates as. Let me go back to the windmill and see if I missed anything there. Oh, right, yeah, it doesn't actually come out at the surface of the windmill, does it? It just comes out at the revolutionary area. You can't... Oh. I need to remember to use shift more often because it tells you what you can interact with. To make sure I don't miss anything. Yeah, can you... We can't actually go in the windmill building, it seems like. We just seem to be able to walk around the edge. And then... Wait, can I not... Oh, okay. Apparently that's one way. I can't even jump back through there. So all I can do here is walk around the edge of the windmill. Not actually go in there. Anything else down here? No, that's the end of that. Okay. I'm a little bit stuck. Oh, I can look at this grate. Ah, yeah, okay. I know that they're down there. I'd already figured that out. But it's nice that I can look down there and see. Doesn't seem like I can look down every grate, just that one specific. Send you want a BB. Nothing hiding in the bushes here. Doesn't look like it. Send you want question compass you have question. Oh, compass. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that does mean compass. Actually, that makes sense because when I went into this area, it felt like I was wandering in random directions. Like going into here and then trying to go somewhere. Like, yeah. I need the compass to show me the way. But I don't have it. But the only compass I've seen was a giant broken stone one. So, what else have we not tried? I suppose, yeah, this is like a miniature model of the tower, isn't it? You've got the devotees at the bottom with the abbey, then you've got the warriors with the fortress. So this level that's broken is the level we're on, the bard level. We'll send you on Ugly. I know, you don't have to tell me twice. Can't fix the compass.
Huh?
Greetings. Where you're not. Send you
Whoa.
want. Send you don't. The path you won't find. Well, not with that attitude. Send we don't want. Beauty we found. Ugly. Send be. Your opinion. Oh, okay. I thought I could click on this person to get a different opinion, but I can't. Let's go back to the monkeys and see if we can get any sense out of them. Definitely couldn't. Yeah, can't interact with those other tools. Oh, I can interact with this signpost. I don't think I ever did, but I think I've translated the words. Yeah, path to theatre, path to windmill, both that way. Yeah, we did that. You're still looking for your ring. I still don't know what to do. Compass me. Oh, right. Okay. Maybe this isn't compass. On account of says is compass me. Oh, is that the compass in there? That might be the compass then. I thought it was just a ring. Okay, so the compass is dropped in the grate. I know we're at the Agora. Can we get to wherever that is? Like, can we get to under where it is? And oh, can we pick it? Oh, is it just picking it up from here? Oh, I didn't. I thought it was like stuck in a grate. I didn't realise it would actually be down here. There we go. Okay, we have a compass. Progress made. Direction right, south, left, north. Well, we think that's north. Yeah, remember the compass statue that was broken? It had like 4 notches on one of the directions, and we assumed that was north. I think it is, because compass usually colours north in red. If I point this to north, then this is south. That's not south. Yeah, so the left and right on the stage were actually nothing to do with the compass direction. So the one that we've labelled as right/south is actually west. That was a bit silly. West. That one is north. I can't remember which way round the other two were. Let me just solve it. Either that or that. There we go. So that's compass, north, south, east and west. Still 3 more things to solve. We haven't got the hook for yet. Okay. Let's go. No, not that way. I'm not getting lost again. Let's go this way. Are they now happy that we've retrieved it? No, they've all buggered off. Fair enough. That still leaves the question of what are the organ grinding monkeys for? When in doubt, shove it around until it's right. Well, I couldn't remember which way around the other 2 directions were. Right, yeah. Can I make anything out of these? I thought we needed an item for these. Yeah, we do need an item, because we've got the puzzle piece sign. Is the compass the item we need? No. Okay, the compass is not the item we need to operate this. We kind of have already translated everything though. Beauty the bards love, swords the warriors love, and the warriors are ugly. Universal monkey for no. Yeah, but we just haven't figured out what monkeys need. Speaking I'm not, beauty I found, the bard I am. Yeah, we don't... I think the point of these monkey displays are to help you translate the words, so we don't really need them. Sword warrior have, sword ugly have, ancient bard have. I'm worried that I won't get the final page of the journal with these 3 symbols on until I've got the item for these things. Oh, is it? Ah, here it is. As I say, I should use shift more often. I bet it's this. Yeah, this is some sort of fruit, isn't it? Okay. So the answer was here all along. It was very hard to see though. This is why the shift key exists in the game. I just forgot to use it. Okay. Monkey not want compass. Monkey want fruit. There we go. More like it. Beauty, the bard's love. Sword, warrior love. Ugly warrior bee. Thank you. Can I have this fruit back, or do I need to? Right, okay. Does that mean I need to go and get another fruit to use the other one? Because there's no more fruits. Am I only able to use the organ, one of the organs, or do I need to find additional fruit? I mean, these look like they've got fruits on, but they have. Wait, is that some discarded fruit I see on the ground? Yes. Give fruit. I don't want you to play the thing. I want you to give me the fruit back. Okay, I don't think I'm getting that fruit back. Where else to find fruit? Any fruits down here? Seeing fruits. You're not getting the fruit back, I can guarantee. Yeah, but there's 2 more monkeys I've got to feed if I want to see all of them. Unless only that monkey requires fruit, and this one is actually entertained by compasses. No. Well. You have to learn the monkey language to do that. Ah, yeah. Well, the monkey language only has 1 word, and that word is no. Are there fruits stashed around the rest of the map for me to discover? I'm going to walk around with the shift key held down and see if there's anything I haven't clicked on. It might be a fruit. See, there's things that look like they could be fruits, but they're not clickable, or they're not fruits. So I don't think I ever translated what these people were saying. A warrior are you? A warrior not. Warriors have swords. Warriors are ugly. Ah, they indirectly said I'm not ugly. That's very nice of them. Okay, I think I have everything to go to the next area because I have the compass. I just haven't done the monkey organs. Any sign of any hidden fruit? No. Okay, and that's the way back. I don't want to go back. Emma is confused. As usual. Emma is confused. Oh, hang on. Is that a fruit? Is that a fruit? Oh, for God's sake, game. That is a fruit. Fruit acquired. Now, well, still only 2 out of 3, but I'm sure that means there's a 3rd one. So we just need to search the map for the 3rd fruit in a moment. We can do that. That is fine. Let's go and feed monkey number 2. Seeking, I'm not. Beauty, I found. I appreciate flowers too, but I also appreciate science. So I guess by that definition, I am not a bard. I am an Emma. Emmas seek both science and beauty, and are therefore neither bards nor scientists. Ah, there's the last fruit. Okay, that one was a lot easier to find. That's the second one that was a little tricky. Yes, I know what the fruits look like. Right, hopefully this lets me translate the final 3 words. Warriors have swords. Ugly people have swords. Bards have instruments. Oh, is this going to be like peasants or whatever they're called? Rather than literally the word ugly. Okay, phew, we do get this. Yeah, so this is whatever that is. Oops. That is sword. And this is have. A weapon, okay. Carry / possess and idiot. Okay, well, on the one hand, we've completed the translation of the Bard's language. On the other hand, they've been calling me an idiot this whole time. Meanwhile, they can't even speak their neighbour's language, and I can. So, who's the idiot now? Okay, we have successfully translated the Bard language. All we need to do now is proceed to the next area, and I think that's going to be very well timed for 4 hours. I'd rather, Neil, I would much rather be called ugly than be called an idiot. If I had to choose between those two things, I would rather be called ugly. That's going to be timed very well with the end of our stream. I think we can just, if we can just get to the start of the next area, then we will end it there. If I can remember the way, where are we going, Emma? Emma, why are you going round in circles? That's not the way at all. No, I know I have a compass. Please go the correct way. Correct way is down here. This way. Hello, Ratmost. How are you doing, best rat? I hope you are having a good Friday. We are playing Chants of Sennaar, a game where we have to translate mysterious languages spoken by rather strange people. But it's very pretty, if you ignore the yellow water, at least. Thank you, Ratmost, for redeeming Devil's Bit Scabious as your flower of the day. That is a very, very pretty flower. I haven't seen it this year yet, but I have an emote of it if you would like a preview of what the Devil's Bit flower looks like. We did actually see some, well, it was either a rat or a mouse, yes. We saw rodents of some sort in a maze. We did indeed. Okay. Right, what was the way again? It's not any of these, is it? It's we need to go to Thingy. This way and then left. What a lovely purple. It's actually slightly more bluish in real life, but it's hard to get on-screen colours matching real life colours. I think Loon did a good job with it. Yes, here we go. Right, now we've got the compass, we can enter the mysterious bisexual world again. And hopefully it works this time. We don't get lost. We have the compass. And I'll be honest, I'm still not sure where I'm going. Oh, yeah, okay. Things are happening. We are going to different places. Higher. Oops, no. Mazes are a great place to be a rodent, says Ratmos. I agree. Swords. Okay, we're still finding new screens. Ah, here we go. Right, I think this is the next area. I'm a bit disturbed by the fact that there are bones on the floor and the door appears to have been ripped off. Yes, this seems like one of the not so nice areas. After the barred area. Yes. Emma is scared. Yeah, still mice rats running around. But now everyone's dead. Something obviously went catastrophically wrong on this level of the tower. But nothing attacked me yet. Ah, there we go. I was waiting for that to happen. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Are these creatures going to... they don't like the sunlight. Look, they can't come in the sun. They're like Emma. They melt in the sunlight. Well, that's alright then. I'm safe here. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it there for today. There's obviously some sort of stealth area coming up. But look, we have successfully translated 3 whole languages. And there is more to come. It's good to see a skeleton properly scattered, says Ratmos. And Neil says it's a nice area, just some of the inhabitants aren't particularly nice. Yes, this seems like a good place to end. So we've completed 3 whole areas. We have at least 2 more to go, I think. But for today, we are going to leave it there. If you could all stick around for just a few more minutes, because we will be raiding out. Fast learner here, says Magic. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you in particular to Rooney, not only for raiding, but also subscribing. Bestest Rooney. Thank you to Kerjo for following, or possibly just re-following. Thank you to everybody who redeemed things. And, oh wow, thank you, Ren, for gifting 5 subs. That's a lot of subs, Ren. Thank you so much. Oh, we have a hype train as well. Well, we were going to raid. I suppose we'd better give the hype train a couple of minutes. Thank you, Ren. And Smoky McHaggis, Elfie, Cass, Dramatic Exit, and Computer Girl 451. Enjoy your subs. I think Elfie is definitely here out of those people. Some of the others might be here as well. Yeah, there we go. Elfie says thanks for the sub. Just say hi with confidence and they'll befriend you. I don't think they will, Matcha. I don't think they will. I think this is actually what will happen, Matcha. Yeah. So if you don't want that jump scare, maybe maybe stay in the sunlight. Ren, you really don't have to do that. It is really, really appreciated. And you have done so much to support this channel. And I don't deserve it. Matcha says that's because they don't know you yet. And Ren says it's kind of cute. Ren has a different definition of the word cute than I have. That's all I can say. Elfie says thanks for the sub. Yes, look, Elfie, you have your sub badge back. You have your Emma emotes back. Everybody loves the Emma emote. I'm going to look for people to raid now. If anybody has suggestions for raid targets, I would love to hear them. Okay, never mind. We're still going on the hype train. Thank you for the 250 rainbow bits, Harry. I suppose it is Pride Month, and therefore... I mean, I'm queer, therefore every month is important to me. For queer rights, not just June, but we should maybe focus on it in June. But thank you, Harry. Matcha redeems change background because of rainbow. Okay, I don't like doing the rainbow because it can be a bit overwhelming for people. But we've only got a couple of minutes left in the stream, so you can have rainbow for the last. Oh god. The lights are, for some reason, the lights are not all doing the same color at the same time, which they're supposed to do. But there we go. I think you'll find my stream is now rainbow. Thank you, Altibago, for the giant rainbow emote. I am going to slow that down before I... There we go. Little less dramatic. Alison Adventures is playing Vintage Story, is Altibago's raid suggestion. Am I following that channel? I was going to suggest Cora because Cora is finishing Outer Wilds today, possibly. Let me just check if I follow Alison Adventures. At the very least, I should follow them. Oh, I'm lurking in my own stream because of the Rooney raid. Okay, I'm just going to drop a follow to Alison Adventures. But I think I might raid Cora today. But I'll definitely bear that channel in mind, Tibago. Thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, Cora has like the climactic end to her Outer Worlds playthrough today. So I think it might be worth going there. So we shall go to Coraline who is a member of CCC Anomaly and therefore a very good streamer. The jingle played again. Oh, Elfie! Elfie is continuing the gift sub they got from Ren. Oh, hang on, how does that work? You only got it a couple of minutes. I guess you mean you're continuing it for next month. Elfie, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Okay, hype train is complete. 98%. 98% of the way to level 2. But if anybody got a level 1 emote, let me know. I already have all the level 1 emotes myself. Oh, Harry is now hype train conductor. Thank you to everybody who contributed to that. Eltibago, Harry, Elfie, Ren. That is very, very generous of you. We're going to do a raid now. We're going to raid Best Cora. Let me get that raid started. Best Cora is playing Outer Wilds. It is part of the Cozy Chaos Collective. And definitely part of the cozy end of that, but equally the chaotic end. Cora can be both of those things. I'm going to put the raid on my nerdy spreadsheet of raids. And if you would like to share a raid message in chat, please do. If you are subscribed, I'm going to, which a number of you now are, I'm going to paste a message that you can use. If you're not subscribed, use any emotes you want. Use your own emotes. Use the emotes of someone else that you're subscribed to. But if you're not sure which emotes to use, I'm going to put some dancing dinosaurs in because you can't go wrong with dancing dinosaurs. Oh God, the rainbow is still going. I'm going to try and do a stream on Sunday. I might take a break from Lingo because we've done so much of it. So it will be a new game if I do. So I'll drop a note in my Discord about that. Until then, thank you very much for watching. And bye for now.